Because every single one of those heroes can kind of go mid, and they can kind of go sideline.
I mean, maybe Huskar's still fine, honestly.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that matchup in some time because I haven't seen Razor in 10 years. But
I'm pretty sure Razor poops on him.
I feel like if you're Serenity, I think you should smoke and try to avoid the real garbage matchups. Because if you're
what are the real garbage matchups?
Void, I think you don't want to be Void against Enigma.
Uh-huh.
Because Tavo's just going to deny creeps, and more importantly, like he just hits you with a bunch of Eidolons. The constant damage with bothers Void, and also the stun is really annoying against Void, because it won't track the first time, right?
Right.
It's 3 different instances, so it's a nice counter all around. Oh man! All right, get it out of your systems. Get it out.
You know what I noticed? Every team that plays VP or paiN, they become more chat wheelie.
Prepare for a lesson.
Because they're like, these guys are chat wheel fiends. We'll show them.
Oh, look at this.
But then you're just playing their game.
It's actually going to be a Tavo mid.
Tavo mid Enigma?
Against that. And then they'll have Razor
and
plus Earthshaker top.
Ah.
And you see that the Faceless Void and the Wraith King are actually just running around.
And when I talked about like Razor being kind of good versus Phantom Lancer, it is kind of good in the laning phase, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You just when you put the leak on him, he can't doppelganger remove it.
It's later on in the game where things become a little bit trickier.
Yeah.
Somebody said they called the Enigma mid. Go you.
You're the best.
You're the best. In this 12,000 person chat, you hit it. And you got me to acknowledge you.
That was the real win. HFN's going to start stealing damage away from GGG, and he's going to have to doppelganger to the other side of this fissure.
The real one.
The bounty runes. XCJ is going to try and right-click King Ardeen. He does so successfully, so they will be able to get 3 bounty runes to start. I did not expect Serenity to be able to do that.
Okay.
I mean, look at their lineup.
Why not? A Lich-based lane just walked in and got bounty runes.
Tavo, top of the CS board.
Leading the game early.
On the range creep. I mean, he offers so much physical damage. This is probably going to be very difficult for Huskar to ever try and challenge you. The Eidolons.
Don't feed it.
As long as you don't feed the Eidolons, they're going to die. He's going to die. All right, only one got fed away. Meanwhile, bottom lane is going to be the double melee lane of the Faceless Void and Wraith King versus the Ember Spirit Crystal Maiden.
Dude, Tavo's missed like all but 1 CS.
Tavo, you got to pick it up.
Tavo.
Meanwhile, top lane is a kind of, I would say, a very difficult lane for Serenity. Razor Earthshaker. XCJ really can't be out of position ever. Especially once they start getting to like level 3 kind of area.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I do think that Serenity's lanes are not going to be terrible in the first like level or 2.
No, mainly because paiN has the weirdest lanes.
Yeah. And pretty much all their heroes need like level 3 before they really come online. Yeah. Razor and Ember Spirit both really need that.
Weehao's pinging right now. He didn't like the fact that the creeps just got out.
They're going to try and take away GGG's any opportunity to be able to see us underneath the tower. They're going to TP in the Wraith King. I mean, nobody was in trouble, really. Huh. Well, that Fissure is going to get a lot of damage on XCJ and prevent them from being able to get some CS. And HFN is still going to be able to free farm, so Faceless Void's going to be left alone in this bottom lane.
I feel like Void doesn't really need the help, even though there's 2 roots. They just need levels before they're going to be able to kill him.
Right.
So Zinc shouldn't really care too much about anything, really. Like, that's the thing about Team Serenity. The only gankable lane really is mid.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the other lanes should be too worried. Like, you can just play them as is. And that's the one thing that I really like about their lineup, and what I sort of dislike about paiN's lineup. That they just don't really have the ability to kill. Sure, their team fight's going to be good, and I do think it's a very good Ember game, and Weeha's one of the better Embers.
DYD is owning mid.
I don't think that's
every single time I look at him.
Is it supposed to be? Like, I feel like Huskar's fine in this.
I think Tavo is missing a lot more CS than he should.
That's true, too.
Like, he's not attacking at the same time with his Eidolons. Stuff like that. Look at Shin Q. He's just Playing super far forward. Now that we do have level 3, he's going to have to be a little bit more careful. He's going to time walk off a lot of it. Now he's going to be Crystal Nova slowed. If they can get in range of the Flame Guard, they can burn him out. Just dive him underneath the tower. Nah, they give up on that one. On the other side, though, it's actually GGG. They kill HFN. They kill the Razor.
I mean, the triple nuke is just way too good up there.
Yeah.
That's, again, this is gonna hurt paiN a lot. Is that their laning phase is gonna look a little bit awkward, just because, I mean, they just don't have kill potential in their lanes.
Yeah.
Their lanes are okay at what they do, but just nothing special. And so if you're a paiN fan and you're panicking a little, this is to be expected. This is not where your lineup is strong. Where your lineup is strong is where you somehow rely on Tavo hitting 5-man black holes. He's doing okay in the XP war. He's going to hit 6 before this Huskar.
King RD. He has blocked the easy camp, will pull the creeps, so there's not a whole lot they can do. And that will give Razor some free farm and pull the lane back at the same time. Tavo, one of the big advantages of being a mid-Enigma, you can always pick up extra farm by being able to throw your Eidolons into this jungle. Big advantage of the Radiant Enigma, mid-Enigma. I feel like we've seen this before.
Maybe like Universe did it or something. I can't remember. I'm usually pretty good about my Dota Rolodex too.
PYW really wants to go for the kill on Tavo, but Duster's also here. Crystal Nova slowing down ZYD, and ZYD gives up on trying to dive the Enigma.
That was like the most half-hearted attempt.
Bottom lane, Flame Guard. They managed to get the shackles out. Jin Q does have a time walk. Takes away a lot of that damage. Really took advantage of Duster being gone. Immediately challenged Weehaw.
Yeah, he should in this lane. I think when offlane voids are really successful, it's when you can't kill him.
Yeah.
So he's just going to trade up farm. He knows that as long as he doesn't misplay the lane, he should be fine. And so he's going to just get in there and be aggressive. Like, this guy has 27 CS right now.
Dude, look at PYW just dancing on Duster while he picks up the bounty runes. That'll be Serenity, securing 3 of them again.
And this is going to be a free farm void in a game where you can't really allow...
Top lane, they do manage to kill the Lich. They're going to turn on GGG. They already have a lot of damage on HFN. He's got an extra 94. But they want to stay ahead of PYW. Now that he's thrown the stun, HFN comes back using the healing salve. And once he gets some free damage on the GGG, King RD has the fish drop. Will be able to hit him. They need one more hit. GGG gets into the trees, though. He'll be okay. XCJ is going to come back anyway, so HFN doesn't feel comfortable pursuing.
Yeah, they're just going to reset a little bit here as the tri-lane continues up at top lane. And I think that Serenity should be pretty happy with how their lanes are going.
Yeah.
Because they know that their void should be telling them right now, hey guys, I've got absolute free farms. I don't care what's happening in the other lanes. We're good. And the other lane should be telling them, we're also kind of winning our lanes. In mid, CYD getting a little bit aggressive. You see that PYW over the top looking for something here.
Wraith King's just chilling out.
Inching
Might be able to get
forward.
the Wraithfire Blast. He got it. So now Tavo could die here to the Burning Spears. They're going to turn around, just straight up black hole him, bring him into the tower range. PYW is going to take the tower, tries to go in from behind to hit Tavo, and he does manage to get him. And ZYD staying alive underneath the Midnight Pulse, but he finally dies. They both died to the Midnight Pulse. Crystal Nade then burns out to the Burning Spears.
That's a real scorched earth shit. Everybody
Wow.
dies.
I mean, Duster's happy. He got so much experience out of that.
Duster's level
He's almost level 5 off of that. I think he came in at level 3.
How random. Everyone dies. Did Tavo get the double kill, though? I think that was the ideal
Yes.
circumstance.
Tavo got both kills.
Your Enigma gets both the kills, but your CM gets the XP. It's not bad.
Yeah. Black Hole on cooldown for 3 minutes, but honestly, there's very few times Enigma gets to use Black Hole early.
I knew he was going to do that. The funniest thing was watching PYW go for the reach.
Yeah, trying to run around the Black Hole. PYW.
Weeha's not quite level 6.
Jin Q does have a Chronosphere. They're going to try and get him. No Lucky Bash just yet.
I don't think. Not when he's got Flame Guard up.
Yeah, it just blocks too much of the bash damage, right?
So people that don't know, of course, Time Lock is magic damage. And so when Weeha's got his Flame Guard going, his Faceless Void really doesn't want to use it.
They really want to go on him, and he's kind of out of position right now. They're going to slow him down with the Crystal Nova. HFN's taking a lot of lance damage, though, and he doesn't have the drain, so Phantom Lance is going to go for that kill, and he gets it pretty easily, and they have the Ice Armor on XDJ, so it's very hard for Duster and King RT to be able to kill him. Crystal Nova puts a little bit more damage onto GGG, and he does have a Doppelganger. A Phantom Rush onto Duster hits, but not enough. Now, it's going to be Enchant Totem after Shock hit. Enchant Totem doesn't actually land. GGG gets the other side of the cliff.
They're just going to go Shrine up together, reset things a little bit.
Jump away from the missile. PYW. Weehaw full heals.
Going to go back to base, but a 1K lead early on. Both teams
top tower is under attack.
Contesting every little bit right now, but this Razor lane is where things have been pretty disastrous.
Yeah,
More paiN.
HFN just keeps on suffering to the constant nukes.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The Lance and the Frost Nova.
And remember, paiN, they are at 5 wins.
They got the Chronosphere on to Weehaw. It's barely enough. He got bashed at the end, and that was just enough. XCJ is going to be slowed down by the Crystal Nova, blocked in by the Fissure again. XCJ pretty much can't ever be out of position.
No, and for the most part, he's played to the right and up.
Yeah.
Which has been to his
Oh, and
extreme
GG's going to
benefit.
die as a result. He does have a Doppelganger. HFN did not have the HP to be able to chase that,
Yeah,
so.
he would have died, and he only has a level 1 nuke. So wouldn't have been enough damage anyways if he hit him with it. So things are going to get reset a little bit here. It's Tavo trying to get phase boots. But yeah, both these teams at 5 wins, so they can't rely on the other teams losing.
I was going to ask you, what do you think about the phase boots build?
On Enigma?
Yeah.
I think it's okay in this game.
Yeah, just offers you a lot of physical damage.
Yeah, you've got good mobility here too.
Doppelganger already used, but they know which one is the real one in part because of the Ice Armor, but they just don't have the nukes. Wraith King TP's in. They say that's great. He forced a rotation. He cancels it, though. Weehaw was trying to run at him. Now he's going to be run at. Double Shackles. Backs up. No Chronosphere, so no kill.
This reward transcends expectation. Refuse go.
Nice stack here from Tabo. Triple stack for his Eidolons to be able to clear through. He's done a very good job of playing efficient, even if he was missing out on CS. He played the jungle very well.
Yes, and he's got a medallion, and he's got phase boots, so this guy actually hits pretty hard right now.
Yeah, it's tough for Huskar to challenge him. King RT will pull the camp to the easy camp, just getting that extra bit of farm, it looks like, pushing the lane out as well. They want to make sure, like, GGG's in a position where he just gets run down by the static link over and over again.
And this top lane, Fissure goes out, not really going to do a whole lot as they make the
Stun
move
on a
onto
Weehaw.
Weehaw.
They're going to try and blow up the Ember Spirit. Does manage to lance himself away. Serenity's in Q! He does commit for the kill, gets it too. And that is going to be a kill on ZYD. Not sure what happened.
Looks like HFN rotated.
He tried a life break onto Tavo or HFN or something.
Yeah, and Tavo just pops the black hole. They're going to get the kill. I like that he's got this willingness to just continue to use it right now at this point.
Yeah. I mean, it's a Huskar too. You want to keep that hero down early.
Yeah, what's the point of holding it at this point?
Yeah.
Refresh it, get kills. You know that the laning phase is going to be a little bit rough, so you might as well.
And with the rotation from HFN, they get that kill. But plus, King RT can actually get some farm here in the top lane. He now has his Echo Slam pretty early. Stun early onto ZYD. Uses the life break to get a little bit of distance away.
Tower's going to take a lot of damage.
Oh, they actually got the kill on a Weehaw on the bottom lane. This mid-tier 1 tower, though, paiN really wanted to commit for it. They will not. Over the top lane, instead, it's going to be GGG who dies to that Echo Slam we just talked about King RT got.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Just poor Weehaw, who's having a tough time. And because it's a Wraith King, he summons the skeletons and pushes the lane with the Siege Wagon. They take the tier 1.
Dire's top tower is under
Again,
attack.
playing Faceless Void, having a free lane, where no one can really contest you. Look how farmed this guy is.
Yeah. 6K net worth
It
right
feels
now.
so good to play this hero when you just know, I can always time walk out, which allows you to just play very aggressively in CS. Then you're going to hit your level 6 before the enemy safe lane does because you're getting solo XP. And all of a sudden you represent a kill threat every single time he shows up. Like, Weehaw does not like playing this game right now. He's 3 full levels behind. As the aggressive jump
Dude,
forward.
the
If he gets
double bash?
one more, that's 4 levels of bash. You got to be careful, Weehaw.
Yeah. He's probably going to have to TP full heal soon.
Nah, dude, that's Weehaw. He's gonna risk things.
He's gonna min-max it.
He's gonna min-max it. You don't know Weehaw if you think that he's gonna back here. This
King
top
RD,
lane-
Fisher onto 2. That's a good setup. They're trying to blow up King RD, but instead they might just be able to catch XCJ now. With CYD here with an armlet. paiN do not want to fight. In fact, Serenity want to keep going here. PYW does have his reincarnation. Hasn't leveled it, obviously, in case he dies in a bad position.
Was just about to point that out. If you're a Wraith King player, you always hold on to the ulti.
Especially with the high cooldown.
It's
Just
200
feels so
seconds.
punishing.
If you're completely isolated out and you're gonna die anyways, what's the point?
This is not one of those times, though. He can pop this reincarnation because this is a fight they can absolutely take. XCJ manages to get off the Chain Frost before he dies. That's going to be able to blow up HFN, take a lot of the Eidolons with it, potentially. King RD did manage to stun ZYD up. He's still underneath the tower, but they just don't have the physical damage because most of their cores are currently going for PYW. They killed him twice, but now Weehaw, well, he's going to be fine. It's going to be Tavo who's going to be run at by GGG. The rest of the team is coming back in, trying to poke at ZYD. They're not going to be able to do anything about him, though.
And that phase boots Enigma. That's why you see it.
Yeah.
They just couldn't keep up with him.
And he also is a threat without Black Hole, right? And that's something that is kind of unique.
Bottom lane.
Chronosphere is up. Shinkyu just keeps on faking it on Weehaw.
And they didn't even have their most important hero in that fight. Right now, this Faceless Void is, for all intents and purposes, the one position of this game. Even though he wasn't prioritized laning-wise, he's still in such a good position.
Double damage plus the Mask of Madness.
Almost has a Shadow Blade too. And that'll represent such a threat to Weehaw. You can't play Ember Spirit the same way.
Oh, he's going to go up to top lane. He wants to try and kill HFN. Should be able to, thanks to the double damage and the Mask of Madness. Oh, maybe not. He actually got statted away. Fortunately, he still has enough damage, even after the Link. It's the double damage that got burned away instantly by the Razor Purge. ZYD does have an armlet toggle, so he still has plenty of HP. So Enigma can't really go for him. Hood of Defiance now up on the Phantom Lancer. $15-minute bounty runs.
Never refuse gold.
1, 2, 3. Serenity get 3 again.
For the treasury.
I think that's 3 in a row. They've got 3.
Yes, it would be. Because they got the first set, the second set, and it's minute 15.
That means they've got a 2K gold lead. 3,500 experience. Things looking good.
All this does is make things even more stressful for Tavo.
Now, what would you say is the timing for paiN? Because you got a greedy lineup on Serenity. There's no doubt about that. They
Tavo
won the
BKB.
laning phase.
Tavo BKB.
Tavo BKB. That's what
Tavo
we're looking
BKB, yes.
And he almost has the Mythal Hammer. Weehaw
Top lane, Weehaw, playing really aggressively here. Gonna get nuked out.
will be able to get the root onto XCJ. She just keeps on running farther and farther away. That's a good Chain Frost. Might be able to bounce to Weehaw again. It does.
Look at
Weehaw's
this dude.
dead. XCG gets him. GGG is now going to show up. The Fisher is actually blotching HFN in. Does manage to get the full static link. The Echo Slam managed to catch him in the side. The Frostbite. That is going to be enough to finish off the Phantom Lancer, but still, Jinkyu came in, finished off Duster, and can challenge for CS. In fact, he even has ZYD coming in, so HFN should back up here.
Oh my god. That Lich was so insane.
Dude, PYW, what?
He's got a Blink Dagger.
He's got a Blink Dagger.
He's got a Blink Dagger. Man, Wee is getting... I feel like Wee is trying to do too much right now because his laning phase went so poorly.
Yeah. He's probably having that anxiety of like, guys, they have Phantom Lancer, Void, Huskar. We lost the laning phase. Like, oh my god. We're going to lose this game. I got to make some plays. But he doesn't. Right? Does he? I mean, paiN's not in that bad of shape, are
I don't think they should worry as much as they are. I feel like Weehaw's panicking because there's a lot at stake here.
Yeah.
But he's played for high stakes before.
They've got really strong mid game, and they've got really strong initiation for late game team fights too. They've got Black Hole and Echo Slam. Those are like two of the quintessential best abilities.
They're in the Roshan pit, but paiN is going to spot this out. And the question is, Serenity just doesn't care, I guess.
Serenity doesn't care.
They've got Blink Dagger on their Wraith King. He's got his ulti.
Yeah.
They don't think that they can challenge this fight.
And that's all going to set up a Chronosphere. Like, he's just going to dive in, create a lot of chaos as the Wraith King if they try and challenge.
Look at Jin Q. He's on the top. Just waiting it out
maybe.
as BYD. Be careful.
He's trying to get the Fisher timing with the Roshan, get a little bit more damage on him. Roshan, they spun inside the pit. They're going to try and get the static link in. Chronosphere from behind is going to go for Weehaw. He's going to take out the Ember Spirit first with a chain frost. It's got a really good one.
So good.
It's Tavo tries to go for the block. Oh, he does it in Jin Q. So Jin Q just beats him down from behind. He gets backstabbed out of this game.
That's
Huskar's
fine.
the only one who died, but he comes back from the Aegis. All right, paiN should panic now.
paiN should definitely panic right now. That fight was so desperate. I mean, right now this void is just too farmed for them to engage into, and he's almost got an Aghanim Scepter completed. At that point, I feel like paiN can no longer take team fights. They have to just split the map, but they don't really have the heroes for it. Because of how farmed, it's some sort of paradox. Because of how farmed this void is, and because he has a Shadow Blade, once he has the Aghanim Scepter, he's going to be a threat to Weehaw at all times on the map.
Yeah.
And so Weehaw, the main split pushing hero, can't really play his hero the way he wants to.
Weehaw's just running at him. He really wants these kills. HFN, he goes for the static link on his Jin Q. Jin Q actually doesn't quite take it off. Does manage to time dilate, slowing down HFN. Duster's TP is going to be just a bit too late, so Jin Q gets out. PYW gets out. Top lane, they're going for Tavo. XCJ is going to be able to slow him down. He doesn't have his BKB, he doesn't have a black hole, and no one's TPing to save him. But looks like his armor is high enough.
When he threw out that black hole, he thought he caught him.
Yeah.
He thought he caught them all.
Even then, I'm not sure if it would have changed anything.
He hit him in like the small of his back, Austin.
Yeah. I mean, it was just such a perfect setup because they have no blink initiation yet.
Oh, there was...
They funnel into this area.
Yeah. There was zero chance they were going to win that fight.
Yeah.
With how it started. It was just so rough.
They gotta wait until they get blink. Gotta wait until they get BKB on Tavo, blink on King RD, then the blink on the Enigma. I mean, Razor certainly hasn't hit his stride yet. He's only got Phase Boots drums. He's got to get a little bit tankier. That's where the Hood of Defiance comes in. Meanwhile, though... Serenity's just out-farming them. They control much more of the map. 20-minute bounty runes. Oh dear, HFN. Well, it's going to be interrupted. That's actually a really good blast in from Weehaw. They control up with the Echo Slam as well. GGG ends up following the Chain Frost. Actually bounced the wrong direction. HFN still alive, but he runs into a brick wall. That is ZYD. Weehaw, he already blew all his remnants to be able to try and win that fight. So he cannot get caught here by ZYD. Fortunately, he's just fast enough there. Goes to Reincarnation. That's a smart little play there from King RT.
Not the worst fight in the world. They trade out... They don't lose their Ember. I thought they were going to lose their Ember for a second.
Jin Q hunting with the Shadow Blade, Chronosphere.
You're not doing anything.
He's worth 448 gold.
Tavo's the highest net worth on his team, man.
Yeah.
He got his BKB, but it doesn't really matter when... we don't really call him the offlaner anymore. We refer to him as the one position carry.
Dude, he has an Aghanim Scepter like 22 minutes, 21 minutes.
22, don't disrespect my man. Put the numbers on it. Before 21 minutes, 20:57. Put some respect on Xingqiu, as he has been phenomenal right now. 9-0-1, almost has as many kills as paiN's entire team combined. It's paiN, it looks like they want to smoke up. Their Enigma's respawning in 5 seconds. He's got BKB, so this is still fightable.
Yeah,
they know that black holes, or they know that there's no chrono.
No chrono. Time to fight, boys. We got to win this entire game back with this fight right now. Weehaw's going to go for the back line, trying to slow him up while they focus on ZYD. They're going to throw the black hole into him, but Weehaw can't afford to die here. He does have a remnant up, jumps over to the side.
Weehaw?
He doesn't have any more, and he's burned out of his mana. The Diffusal Blade took it all away.
They got to get out now.
Now a stun on the HFN. GGG is going to be able to catch up with a Lance in. Not quite able to get the Phantom Rush just yet, but he does die eventually. Xingqiu comes in.
Johnny.
Does manage to get the time dilation, slowing down both Duster as well as Tavo with the Purge out from the Diffusal Blade. They have to be able to win this fight. That's why they're going to be able to buy back on Weehaw, but they've already used their Black Hole.
Weehaw
they
doesn't
have no
any
really
remnants.
big spells. He has no remnants? He has no remnants!
He has no... but Weehaw.
Weehaw.
He is so dead.
Three-man Fisher. Maybe King RT can turn this around a little bit. They do manage to finally finish up XCJ. Xingqiu has to time walk himself away from these heroes. PYW is a little bit low, but they know no BKB on Tavo, so they get the stun on him. Affirmative.
King RT is going to die now, too, for this. Everyone is getting eliminated. He dodges the blink, or the stun with his blink. But I don't even know how much this matters. He's trying to waste time, but a 6-man wipe, 12K is now the lead, or was momentarily for Team Serenity.
Regeneration.
This Void is... He will not be stopped.
Yeah, now he's just constantly going to Chronosphere.
got Chrono,
He's going
yeah.
to go it again. HFN should die here. Even with that. All he needs is bashes.
Yeah,
He doesn't
magic
need
damage
any
will come
damage
out.
of his own.
This man will not be denied right now. Serenity with their
Radiant's
janky lineup.
middle tower
It's
is under
kind of
attack.
working.
Yeah,
It's
kind of.
working out.
They're up 13K.
They're hodgepodge 3 cores that can't really create space for each other. Joke's on me.
Apparently, Faceless Void is the fastest hero in this game.
I can't even believe how farmed he is. It's incredible. paiN can't play against this hero. Everyone is liable to die. He's going to solo kill cores every time.
Yeah.
He's level 18 right now.
The only way paiN wins fights now is through initiation.
Yes, they have to get the jump first, but I don't know how that happens because Tavo, he's not queuing up a Blink Dagger. I think he realizes that it's a little bit futile for him to go for one. So he's going to go for, instead, the Talisman of Evasion. He's going to try to survive the Faceless Voids right-clicks the old-fashioned way by getting hit repeatedly.
Just getting smacked in the face over and over again and being strong enough to take it. But Serenity, ZYD, oh, Duster, careful. Pretty sure ZYD is not scared of dying. I mean, he got solo Black Hole in last team fight.
paiN doesn't care.
They killed paiN like 9 times.
Somebody's got to get Black Hole.
PYW is going to be able to blink in on HFN. Some of the skeletons. HFN trying to get away. Does manage to get the time link onto ZYD. And there goes the Wraith King. Slows down HFN even more. They're trying to chase down these heroes. Duster, Echo Slam immediately put onto PYW. Doesn't hit ZYD though. The Chain Frost comes in. Bounces over to the Eidolons though. That's unfortunate. And this Freezing Field still going out is doing some damage to GGG, but it's just not enough to really threaten Serenity. As you can see, GGG just wants to go in. He's going to be able to kill Duster. Weeha's TPing in. They still have the Chronosphere, not letting Xin-Q get it off.
Oh,
He
he
misses! Malefice stalled it up enough that he now misses. He's going to be time locked in, controlled by Weeha. Can they actually kill Xin-Q? It would be so important, but he does manage to get the walk away. Woo! PYW is a little bit low. Duster's going to be able to catch him with the Frostbite now.
Oh, that's
Serenity.
disastrous.
They're going to try and make sure everybody gets out here. They show a form of strength here in this small little corridor.
They don't want to overcommit, and Weeha's doing the right thing. Pull back the aggression. You will die if you overcommit for any of those kills. That's why they're going to reset. Serenity, a huge whiff on that chrono. You could see that Xin-Q just got a little bit too antsy.
Yeah.
He saw the Enigma running around. He's like, throw it, throw it, throw it.
Finally, the Solar Crest is going to come in. HFN's going to try and get a plate mail. Just everybody's tanking up if possible. Aeon Disc for Weeha to be able to survive through the Chronosphere as well. I almost think that wouldn't Tavo be better spent trying to get a Blink Dagger, though, and trying to out-black hole the Chronosphere?
I sort of think so, too, because I believe that the way you get back into this game is this, like, 1% chance that you hit this 4- or 5-man black hole.
Yeah.
That doesn't get canceled.
Dire are
Like, that gives
scanning.
you the better opportunity to win the game at this point. Because I think it's unrealistic to expect Tavo to be able to walk in, hit a big chrono, or hit a big black hole, especially when there's chrono on the field.
I was going to try for it now after completing the Solar Crest Serenity. They're going to go for a smoke. Yeah, 4-man smoke.
I feel like they should have
CYD.
waited for the level 20. The 500 time walk cast range is huge.
Yeah, that is really important.
Maybe he just stands in the creep wave. I think that's what I would do.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh no, walk away from him, ZYD. Okay, come back to the creeps.
Why are they so split? PYW is going to be the first one in. Does hit by the Fissure first. HFN and the rest of paiN are like, oh god, this is not a fight we want to take right now. They chain him up. Finally, Xin-Q does manage to get his level 20. He's trying to look for that Chronosphere. They spotted him for a moment, but the wards are being taken away. And now he's going to be able to get the jump on Tavo. Pop the BKB with a Solar Crest. They might be able to keep him alive. Echo Slam on the face of Void. And Xin-Q, he's almost dead. Tavo has the black hole as well. He turns around, gets the Malefice off. HFN is still alive from GGG as well. Weeha, he sees the opportunity. He wants to be able to jump forward. Doesn't get hit by the sun. Now it bounces back to him. PYW, he still has a remnant though. He jumps away from ZYD. Now the black hole in too. A beautiful setup from top of the Chain Frost. There's no allies behind it, so it's just control, but no damage.
Dire's middle tower is
Even the reincarnation doesn't proc there. Wraith King stays alive. Weeha just has no damage. And HFN was too low to fight.
You can see,
Dire's
though,
middle tower
that when
is
Enigma
under
does get his BKB off, the Faceless Void does nothing to him.
Yeah.
With the BKB reducing the damage of the Time Lock to none, and the Solar Crest, he's no longer an easy target for Serenity to take down. So that is the one bright-ish spot,
Radiant's top tower
Right.
is under
but you're still down 17k, and things are looking real bad.
Dude, their lineup is so good for Aghanims. Wraith King.
Yes. It's
It's
incredible.
so good.
There's value in every hero.
Radiant's
All three of those cores just want to right-click people.
paiN somehow is not that far from
Radiant's
it.
top tower
Not
is
even.
under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
paiN. Every single time, it's like a small little victory and just looks like the game is getting harder and harder. XCJ trying to go for Glimmer King. GGG wants the Manta, and he wants Duster's life.
Duster getting low, but they
Solar
know that
Crest
they
makes
have.
it a little bit hard. Weehaw will be able to get the shackles. Does not have a sleight of fist to be able to dodge that stun. So GGG is going to be caught. They do see the real one here. The Chain Frost is going to go out, and everyone has to back themselves away from HFN. Fortunately, the Eidolons will tank a lot. They do finally manage to kill GGG with double chains out from Weehaw as well. They're taking more and more of these heroes. A double damage ZYD, though they have to be careful of. Weehaw has a remnant, will be able to jump away. Duster is going to be gobbled up by that ZYD with the double damage. Double kill for him. Roshan is up as well, so they can just back up and take that easily.
They are indeed going to do that. There's no black hole for another minute. With 2 heroes dead, it's much easier for Serenity to grab this, and they want to get the refresher orb or the refresher shard online as fast as possible, just in case. They've got so much control on the map.
And a cheese on Huskar would be mega value here too.
That wasn't the worst fight in the world, though, for paiN. Any sort of trade at this point where you're killing a core hero,
Yeah.
if it's even numbers at all, is as good as it gets.
The team fight recap just isn't showing up for me, so I didn't get to see what the trade-off was in gold and stuff for that, but Roshan. Aeon Disc is almost here for Weehaw, so they pretty much have 2 heroes that can get Chronosphered and maybe survive. Maybe even HFN can, but I kind of doubt it. Jinkyu just hit so quickly.
Oh, he's
He
got
almost
Blink
has
Dagger now.
Lincoln.
Radiant are scanning.
Blink Dagger on top of him. Yeah, that's a big pickup. They almost catch him. Blink forward. They do manage to catch HFN, but ZYD is too far away. He does have the life break range,
Is
though.
under attack.
They do need to be careful of him. What's happening?
That talent's hilarious. Quick pause as Serenity.
Oh, the life break?
Yeah.
Talking about that one.
19k up, 16 to 33 is the score. Both of these teams need a win minimum, as they are both the teams that only have 5.
So if one of these 2 teams loses 2 games, does that save everyone else? I think it might.
If somebody gets 2-0'd,
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly how that goes because I'd have to look at it again, but it doesn't feel good right now for paiN.
No, certainly not.
Then again, OG, but then again, this is a completely different game.
Aghanim Scepter Wraith King. Ooh, boy. ZYD, kind of threatening him. He has the Aegis. I thought they would have actually given the Aegis to, I don't know, Phantomizer or something.
Eh.
I thought Cheese would be good enough.
I feel like
ZYD is so tanky.
Yeah, but if you get everything on top of him, why risk it?
HFN going to be caught by PYW. Fisher stalls up ZYD. Still has a life break. Doesn't go for it, though.
Just gonna trade the tower and get out. As Zinq, he does have his Lincolns now. Although I'm not sure. I mean, it stops the Razor static link, but I feel like he would have been better served with his BKB.
Weehaw can at least split push, where he couldn't before now that he's got the Aeon Disc, so he's trying to do that in the bottom lane.
Yeah. It doesn't feel amazing having to go for this immediate defensive item.
Right.
But anything to survive at this point. And he's got to be the person on the team that split pushes. Otherwise, they don't really have a hope. If the reason why OG was able to extend that game and win was because they were able to deal with the lanes at all times. Well, they need Weehaw to do the same. But Serenity, not going to really give them that space. 31 minutes in, trying to contest the high ground. Here's the stun from
Forward
PYW.
on to HFN. PYW always trying to lead the charge. They do have the light break in the Chronosphere, locking down 2. They actually got top of the back lines, and he's in King RD. He blinked into that. Oh no, the BKB keeps Tavo alive though. They Chain Frost managed to get the black hole, locking in Jinkyu. They really need to be able to kill him, but he's gonna time walk out the damage. He goes into the Enigma, finish him off on the side. HFN is surrounded by GGG Illusions. He easily goes down. Weehaw can't get away from ZYD either. Mass by Max coming in, but they don't have enough. It's only King RD and Weehaw actually. chaining them up. This is looking like 2 lanes of racks, maybe even a GG call. Let go slam! It's not really enough damage to kill anybody. He's stunned up, and that's it.
Yeah, they're going to call it. pYW didn't even get to use his Aghanim's effect. And that's going to do it, at least for game number 1. paiN getting absolutely crushed.
Yeah, they did.